That's a tough one.
What was the question again?
I would add William Henry Harrison. He was a president who only served for 30 days and therefore could do no damage.
Barack Obama, President Obama.
Barack Obama.
President Obama.
Barack Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
Oh, Reagan's gotta go.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan.
Probably Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. I'm like the 300th person who said that today.
Yeah.
Safe choice.
What the hell, let's move on to something else.
Speaker Corcoran.
We're not dancing.
George Washington's already there, right? I have to add somebody else. Abe Lincoln's already there. Teddy Roosevelt's already there. My 3 favorite presidents. I would say George W. Bush.
I know the human being and fish can coexist peacefully.
I would add my children all together in one picture. Because I can't choose one.
Why not Bernie Sanders? Why not?
Pretty good.
Amber Mariano, Representative Amber Mariano. She's incredibly, she's like my role model. Ronald Reagan.
Atlantic Coast. Atlantic Coast.
Atlantic Coast.
Gulf Coast, of course. It's the best beaches.
Gulf Coast.
Gulf Coast?
That's easy. Atlantic Coast.
Atlantic.
I'm gonna have to go with, again, hometown, Atlantic Coast. Gulf Coast all day long.
Gulf Coast, very nice place to go down and visit.
Atlantic Coast.
Atlantic Coast, absolutely.
Gulf Coast. Gotta represent my area, man.
Atlantic Coast, for sure.
Gulf Coast. That's why I moved there.
Gulf Coast.
Atlantic.
That's a tough thing. I grew up on the Gulf Coast. I live on the Atlantic Coast. Probably the Atlantic Coast.
Gulf Coast.
Gulf Coast.
Gulf Coast.
Atlantic Coast.
Oh, I love them both. That's hard. You can't make me pick.
It depends on what you're trying to do. If you want to surf, you got to go to the Atlantic Coast. If you want to hang out with your family and just lounge around on the beach and have a nice day, then that's Gulf Coast.
This is a shout out.
This is a shout out
Esto es un llamado
To our military men and women.
the Hagan Ranch Library. We love your books.
to my wife, a great mother, and all the mothers of Florida.
Shout out to Comfortable Shoes. There it is.
To my boys, Jacob and David. I miss them.
To the TORAH Academy back home, you're changing lives of children in our community, and I really appreciate everything you do.
This is a shout out to the Pace Center for Girls. They uplift girls from like really tough times in their life and help them find a path to move forward.
To my kids, Julia, Anthony, Alec, and Jocelyn. Mom's almost home.
Particularly all of the hardworking men and women at the Mayo Clinic in Jacksonville and District 12.
The sweetest place in Palm Beach County, Hoffman's Chocolate.
To House District 4, Okaloosa County.
To Florida's First Coast and District 11.
To District 63, home of the University of South Florida and the great Moffitt Cancer Center.
To my district, District 77, the beautiful city of Cape Coral, 400 miles of canals, the waterways, the beaches. I look forward to seeing it again soon.
Esto es un llamado para el Distrito 30 de la Florida.
This is a shout out to District 43, Kissimmee Flub.
To my 2 boys, Cannon and Steele. And a shout out to Sarasota Memorial Hospital.
To Florida House District 17.
To Florida House District 2, University of West Florida, and the Pensacola State College Pirates.
This is a shout out to the constituents and the residents of the 86th District.
This is a shout out to every Floridian.
Every Floridian.
To every Floridian.
Every Floridian.
Every Floridian.
What? I'm scared now. This is a shout out to that person.
With Mother's Day just around the corner, this is a shout out to my wife, a great mother. Speaking of mothers, and to all the mothers of Florida, including Representative Leake. Whether that was staged or not, that was good. And I hope they put the part about you being mothers.
Ready for my close-up. Get the shoes. Get them. The shoes match your suit, man. Hey, new Capitol style right there. I'll do this all day, Renner. I got all of it. Let's go.
You guys all know the Constitution.
Of course. I mean, who wouldn't know that?
I'm a recreational enthusiast.
I don't want to trip and fall in the middle of my...
I'm a good dad. You know what, listen, we'll open. He's opening the door. Dude, you interrupted my mojo.
Really? Quiet.
This is a shout out to Representative Byrd, Bobby Payne, Mr. Will. Better put Mr. on his because he's got gray hair like me.
Tell me what you want me to say. You gotta use that now, though.
You're all done.
No, not that.
See how it's done, boys?
We will.
Perfect.
That was awesome.